I think I'm live. I know you guys can hear the AC. I've got the microphone down here. Hopefully, I'm coming over the top of it. It's triple digits here in Willamette Valley, which is unusual for us. So that's just staying up there. You'll notice that there's no stream tard up here. We're trying this through OBS. I did some research and some look. Excuse me, and some looking, and we're trying something new. So far, we're in the green and no drop frame rates. If the AC is too much, you can't understand me, please let me know. I do have the YouTube live chat on, so I'll be able to see what's going on in chat. I do wish there was a melding. Well, Cherokee Mamia 4, hello, welcome, good to see you. Hang on, I can't do this here. I gotta decline that because I don't want to listen to the phone ring. Hang on just a second here. I gotta go over here. All right, there. Getting a phone call there, and that there. All right, it's got that. Anyway, so I kind of wanted to just go live and address what's going on with me, because clearly things are different, and the difference is the scooter. I'm working right now to try and figure out how to be able to do a live stream from the bike using my phone. What I don't know is if I can get the audio Bluetoothed from the microphone in my helmet that's connected to my communications unit through to YouTube during the broadcast. I don't know how it's going to pick up that microphone, or not how, but if it will pick up that microphone as the main microphone. If it tries to do that, you should be able to hear me at least reasonably well. If it uses the external mic, it's just going to be, hello, Robbie. Welcome, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. Swinging heart to you. Swinging heart to you. So, yeah, I know usually you guys can't see this, but it's down here so that the AC unit, which I do not intend to turn off, stays up there and on, keeping me cool. Because it's probably 80 in my room with the AC on, so good to see you. But anyway, that's I've been having a lot of fun getting all my gear together and gone through. I got all of the bike treated, with the exception of my my bar bag. But yeah, I'm working on getting that thing together. It's all licensed. Everything's done. It's in my name. I can ride it without worrying about getting, pulled over for the expired tags that were on it. I did make a rather strange discovery. There's a factory license plate holder on the back fender, held on with a single nut underneath, that has a permanent bolt and a triangular piece of, let's just say it's aluminum, but I think it's just regular pot metal. But anyway, the license plate attaches to the frame plate with 4 acorn nuts. They're really pretty. Chrome, look great. Well, I took off the original plate and I put my plate on there, and I noticed that it's crooked. I'm like, crooked? How can it be crooked? The bolts are already in there. Here, get the bolts. The bolts, they were there already. I didn't move them, or did I? Apparently, somebody thought that it would be a really good idea to put the bolts, and I'm using that term very loosely, that retained the license plate to the frame plate with double-sided tape. Yeah, it's a big head, if you will, and it's got sticky tape, and on the other side is a 1/4 stud that sticks out. The problem is that in this extreme heat, it's literally coming unglued. So thankfully, I have over here in the shelves of shame, I have double-sided tape over there, the 3M, that I'm going to use to try. I'm going to take off the old ones, clean it, alcohol, all the stuff, and then put it back together with those and see how that works. If that doesn't work, then we're going to get a little more aggressive, and I'm going to borrow my friend's welder, and I'm going to weld the tabs directly onto, well, I hope I'm going to. I don't know if they will or not. They might not. It might not work. So fun stuff. But anyway, I'm loving it. I'm having a great time. I can't thank my friend enough for making it possible for me to be able to ride right now, especially considering he can't. So pretty neat. Wire. What was it? That wire carpet. Mr. Smith. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Can't really see the 4 when I do it that way. Much better this way. Doing that. I think this would be preferred for most folks. But anyway, I'm having a great time doing the things. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do when it comes to this writing thing, because I want to be able to take you guys with me, but I don't want to have to do editing and record video and then come back and upload it to the computer and then edit it and do all that work. I would rather just take you guys with me live once in a while and say, hey, look, this is where I am right now. You can see the mountains while I got cell service. Anyway, I'm working on that. We'll see how it comes out. Like I said, I just don't know where the audio is going to come into from while I'm streaming to YouTube with the phone Bluetooth connected to my headset. When I use my headset, I can use the the word command to get my Spotify open, or to do simple web search, whatever. I can do that using that microphone. So my phone can definitely hear the microphone in my helmet, but I don't know when it gets to the YouTube part of it whether YouTube will pass that microphone through, or if it'll just want to use the microphone on the deal. So we'll have to do an experiment with that. And open sesame. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm happy to see that the OBS so far is working, because I'm not gonna lie, I have hated sharing music in mono. It really bothers me that when I use StreamYard, I can only share stereo music that is already on my system. I can't share stereo music from YouTube that's already in stereo before it goes to StreamYard. Then it goes back to mono. That breaks my brain every time I try and work my way through it. It really does. I don't understand why that audio can't just pass straight through. But hey, I'm not a programmer. So Open Saskatchewan is outdated command, and it doesn't work very well anymore. Canadians got offended, and something had to change. So yeah, we went back to Sesame. So, but I do appreciate that you remembered Open Saskatchewan, because most people don't remember that time in history. They just glaze over it. And by the way, it's summertime here in the Northern American hemisphere of the world. So hydrate, folks. It matters. It's important. You need to have water. You got to have the water in you, so you can put the water out of you. It's the way it works. So, Bugs Bunny, are we hunting wascally wabbits? Or is it duck season? Oh my gosh, Oli, there is some memories there. My mom and my grandpa would sit down every weekend during the summertime. He'd come over, we'd be doing yard work or housework or whatever. Because it was a single mom. This was Dad helping the single mom who's raising this chump. And they had Oli stubbies that they would, sometimes they would get the Henry Weinhard's private stuff, but most of the time it was Oli stubbies. So yeah, haven't thought about those in a long time. Rise of Dark Leela, hello and welcome. Kind of jumped in here for this. There's somebody coming up. Somebody's happening right now, or is gonna be soon. I can't remember who. Of course, Frank Turzo's doing the community pulse. Well, that's really about it. But I don't need this. I don't understand. YouTube. Why YouTube? Do we hide the save icon, first of all? And then why, when I have a tab open on the PC and I open another YouTube tab on the PC, why do you feel it needs to put it in the corner down here of the one that's on the tab that's on the other side? I know the other one's on the tab paused on the other side. I got a lot of rants, folks. There's soapboxes everywhere, and I just got to stand on them. Oh, Fresca, not tab. Yep. Well, nowadays everybody talks about Pepsi and Coke. When I was a kid, I didn't drink Pepsi or Coke very often. Most of the time, I drank RC Cola. Yeah. There's the Beavers. Hello, Marshall, by the way. iPhones. I don't have iPhones. I have the iPad. I love my iPad. I really do. That thing is a great piece of equipment. And has done exactly what I've required it to do. Oh, they got Coke all over the states now, Robbie. It's not just limited to Miami anymore. They've now branched out into the rest of the country. So anyway, that's what's in the works. Hopefully, I'll be able to take you guys on a ride with me. I don't know how well you'll be able to hear my audio, presuming that the Bluetooth thing works all the way through to the Ugle tubes. And like I said, we are using the old way of OBS. That's okay. You go right ahead and do your thing. This was an unplanned thing, and I'm not really going to be doing much more than this. I might, I don't know, I might do something stupid like go out and show you guys the bike and the headlight that I got on there now. I went out for a ride last night, just at dusk. Just went literally around the town. It was a great ride. It cooled off a little bit. I got to the outskirts where it's not city anymore, but suburbs. So fun stuff. Yeah, go do your mod thing, Cherokee Mammy. We'll see you on Wednesday. So yeah. Yeah, that's quite the get up on the Plymouth, Robbie. I gotta say, man, you did it right. You picked the proper color and did a proper justice type of job for your GoDaddy Plymouth. That works. That works. Scooter's still unnamed at this point. That's something I was going to mention. I've had a few possibilities, but nothing stuck yet. So we'll keep looking. It'll tell me its name soon enough. All my vehicles always do. I try not to name them. I have named a few, but I try to let them tell me their names. And I don't know. It's just a thing I do. So Preston Smith, hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. Yeah, number 7's on a hot day. Yeah, that stuff goes on best on a hot day. Oh man, another good one. Oh, I'm so glad that you're rescuing yet another instrument. Yet another instrument. My friend Angela was just talking the other day about me taking the viola to you to have you go through it. So that may happen this summer. I don't know yet for sure. I got to talk to her about it, but I know she's still open to and willing to have me bring it to you and have you make it play again. I even told her when she talked about it the other day, I said, I don't care if you never play it again. That's up to you as the musician. But I want you to know that the tool that you have had your entire life since age, I think 11, because I think she started at 9, if I'm remembering the story correctly. She started at 9, and they rented an instrument for the first 2 years, and then they bought this viola on her at the beginning of her 3rd year, because she was going fully into orchestra. She was doing a thing, so they spent as much as they could, and it just absolutely, okay, I'll check that out, Robbie. It just absolutely broke my heart when she told me the story. She got down here to Portland, and she'd always heard about the Portland Music Store and that they did student instruments and repair and all that kind of stuff. And she was very, very excited to, and yes, I did just name that store because fuck you guys. She took it in and she just wanted them to make it play right again. It probably needed a bridge. The pegs were sticky or whatever that happens to the pegs. I'm not a viola violin guy. Okay, I played a cello for like 30 seconds and said, not for me. Trumpet, same way. Anyway, and so she has this instrument that she's played first and second chair in orchestra for many, many years, gone to competition, state and beyond with this instrument. And she takes it in, she says, I want you guys to fix this up. And the person behind the counter that was looking at her instrument opens the case and says, oh, well, this is just a student grade instrument, it's not worth fixing, and pushes it back across the counter at her. Absolutely heartbreaking story. Absolutely heartbreaking story. What a crass and stupid individual to presume that that instrument hadn't made potentially hundreds of hours of beautiful music that people enjoyed listening to. As I've heard the VHS tapes, she could play. Okay, she's a good player. So you don't sit in the first or second chair in any orchestra with any instrument if you can't play. So let me pop over here and see what Robbie sent me and see if we can share that with you. By God, he did send me the thing. Oh my gosh. Well, let's download it. Download complete. I'll click this to open it in Explorer. Is that? I just grabbed the last one you sent here. Hang on. Hi, Mikey. Welcome. Dragon Classy Diamond Art. I haven't seen you forever. Of course, I haven't made your stream either, so there's that. Just being responsible for my own stuff here. Now, if I open up, where's the stupid thing? There it is, right there. Yep. And is it in the pictures? Is it in downloads? It should be in downloads. Yeah, there it is. All right, so this right here, folks. Let's see if we can share the screen with you. I haven't done the OBS for a while, so give me a minute here. Give me a minute. Let's see here. Nope, that's the infinity screen. Full screen. Nope. Wow, I'm way out of practice here. Let's go add yeah, properties, add the source. Dude, let's try a window capture. I don't know if this is gonna work. Add existing. Nope. Create new. Let's see. Is it here? Nope, not that one. Not that one. Well, I gotta figure this thing out again. It's crazy, huh? What's this one? Nope, that's my chat. Huh, I didn't know I could share the chat. That's cool. Why am I not seeing that entire... Let's cancel this. Whoops. Wow, it's been too long since I've used OBS. I've forgotten. Cancel. So here and that. Delete that, yes. Alright, now back here to that. Properties. There we go. There we go. Alright, transition over. Finally, I figured it out. There it is. There it is. Thanks for hanging with me on that, folks. This is the GoDaddy Plymouth. I absolutely love this. He's got all the things on it. It's yeah, that's something else. So wow, Robbie, you've done it right, my friend. There's a lot more. You should do a little collage in a short of all of your pictures of that car. To show the transition. Well, it is kind of a transition, but that's not what I was trying to say. Transformation since you started doing this project, because man, it is not the same car anymore. It is totally new and unique, and I'm absolutely loving it. So yeah, that's just one picture. There's a lot of other stuff done to the car. I just, after that little rigmarole, I don't want to download and find and do all the other. It'll hurt our brains, so let's not do that today. Marshall, I met a gentleman yesterday when I went on my little ride. Met a gentleman yesterday. His name, I believe, is Mike. He works at one of the local shops here, and he plays, and he happens to like doing improv. So I talked you up a little bit, told him, hey, if you're, sub to this guy, check it out, do the thing, and I'll talk to him again. We've already talked about, showing each other our bragging rights and you know, it's just it's simple guitar guy stuff. You understand because you know you're a guitar guy. So anyway, I'm hoping that the guy is legit and that he might want to do some improv and he might come and be another person to join on the jam sessions. Cutting heads. Is that the right one? Cutting heads. Or trading fours, cutting heads means the same thing. Like if you're East Coast, West Coast, I don't know. It's crazy, but yeah, cool stuff. Man, it's good to see all you folks coming in here. Yes, I am a rookie, Marshall. What? I'm offended that you would think that I turned into some kind of non-rookie all of a sudden, especially when, for whatever reason, OBS was being stupid and dropping 5 million frames, and it was just unusable for a while. So I said I got to get back up on this. I'm all stream charted out. I gotta get back to the, in the OBS frame of mind. Remember, I'm not young and spry like you, Marshall. I'm old now. I'm 6 decade now. I'm sure the end is near. And what was that? What was that? Sanford and Son. Yeah. Oh, it's the big one. It's the big one. Yeah, I watched a lot of that show. Anyway, Dragon Classy, good to see you. Good to see you, Mikey. Bobby Stingle. Man, that's awesome. But yes, do that thing with the pictures in the short, because you could put those in a thing where it just put them up and just, I think people would be interested to see that. So there is no pity party here. It's I got this pot. My favorite store in town here, Bluminati Cannabis Corp, is the grower from Precron Distribution. The grow is in Hubbard, Oregon. It was harvested 11/12 of 2023. It is a THC content at 24.72%. No measurable amount of CBDs in the flower. It's a blend, not a blend. Blend's the wrong word, because these are buds. It is an amalgamation, a cross of Drecon flower and After Dark. Yeah, wow, that's pretty cool. I don't know what it's called, but it was 5 grams for $18, which was a pretty fair deal for dispensary quality. Here, we don't complain too much. See if I can get. Don't focus on my face. It won't focus on it. It's really pretty, trust me. It's really pretty. So, anyway, I got to grind up a little more here in a bit, so I'm just getting ready for the grind session coming up soon. Boy, it smells good. I wish we had smell-o-vision on the Yugle tubes, because I would let you guys smell this. It's like walking through a pine forest sprinkled with Lysol, a touch of bleach, and fresh rain. Yeah, it's really, really, really good. Yes, it will kill me. I am hopelessly addicted to the dangerous narcotic of the pot. And I've spent my entire life savings on the pot. And Satan has tried to save me more than once, but I just can't roll with Satan on the non-cannabis thing. I can't come unto Satan and do so without cannabis. That sounded so wrong, and I meant it to. Anyway, High times indeed. So for those of you that partake and are partaking, cheers. I hope this is a good day for you. This is a great day for me. It's triple digits outside. I got my AC unit on. I'm feeling pretty happy. So anyway, cheers. Huh, that's acceptable. Anyway, I just wanted to catch you guys up. Want to go live here. Ruby's still working. I think we're still making guitar sounds. Tuned her up a little while ago. Excuse me. I think I need to tune. Something ain't right. And I ain't good enough to know which it ain't. So I'm going to look and see if I can figure out which one it isn't. Yeah, E's flat. A little bit. Not much. A is flat. D is alright. G is sharp. Yeah, we were all over the place. Hey, behave. There you go. B, well, of course, B is flat. And number 1 E is flat. Oh, my goodness. Yep. Hugh has a G string, but he won't show me his G string. Hey, hello, Chad Freeman. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. Still got Mr. Smith hanging in there. Robbie Stingle's out there. All right. Well, thanks for coming in. Take care, Preston. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. I said this was kind of unplanned. I didn't really even know what I was doing. I'm just sitting here with nothing to do, so. And sorry, not sorry about the AC being on. It's hot, and I'm not gonna lose the cooling in my room. Even for you guys. I love you a lot, but, you know. Hey, Carrie Pruitt, welcome. I haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you, my friend. Just got to push the string down in the right spot in order to fret it. It's weird how that works. Let's see. That's better. I don't even know if I remember all the words. I hear that train come, it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. Well, when I hear that whistle blowing, train a rolling on down to San Antonio. Something like that. Anyway, so there you go. I couldn't remember all the words. I haven't sung that song in 4 or 5 years probably. Been a minute. Gonna have to work on that one. I'll have to try that. I don't think I'll be ready Wednesday, but maybe the following Wednesday I'll do that, and we'll do a proper rendition of the whole song. I'll play around with it a little bit and see. You know, we've been looking for new stuff to do on Wednesday because, you know. And don't forget, folks, I'm looking for stories. You can get your Brad Example sticker and t-shirt from How to App on iOS. Best story. Send me your story. Send it to my email, falcro1234@gmail.com. You can find it in my About section. If I think about it, I'll put it into the description post whatever, but it's in there. It's not hard to find. I'm a pretty easy guy to find. Anyway, I want your stories, and after I get the stories in, I'll present a few of them, of my favorites, and I promise not to embellish them. I will tell them as you told them to me, but I get to act them out and do them my way that way. But the words will be your words. I promise I will not change your story, no poetic license in that respect. But how I do vocals and things might be different than, well, you'll see. Anyway, send me some stories. I haven't gotten any from anybody yet, but every time I'm on, I'm going to be asking for them. I don't care what the story's about. It could be funny, it could be sad. I prefer it be funny because, you know, we want to have fun on the show. And I don't want to, I mean, if you cry, I want it to be because there's just so much joy in you that you can't contain it anymore. And you know, tears of joy are fine. We don't want no tears of sorrow. So anyway, yeah, I need them in a written format so I can read them and play with them. And like I said, your words will stay your words. It will not change the story in any way. So it will be presented as you wrote it. I'm not suggesting that you just give me poetic license with your personal stories. Anyway, I love telling them, and I love seeing them, and I love hearing them from other people. If it takes off and we can get a few people involved, I may have folks come on and tell their own stories. When we use the evil StreamTard, we can't do anything in stereo. Come on, StreamTard, fix it, please. You know, seems like if one can do it, they all can do it. It's just a matter of do they want to. And you know, anyway, another soapbox I don't need to be on. I think Ruby and I are going to get out of here. I'm going to drink some water. Probably going to smoke some more pot. Enjoy the rest of my afternoon. And then stop because the sun's starting on its decline, and probably around 9:30 tonight I'm going to be going for a ride again because last night's ride was so good. I got to do some practice in the parking lot. I might just throw my camera on live when I go tonight just so that it's on. Even if you can't hear me, you might be able to see, and we'll be able to see how the camera stuff comes out. I won't be able to look until, of course, it's after the fact. Yeah, we'll see how well the phone camera works on the side of the bike. Doing that. If I think of it, I'll go live later on tonight. That'll probably be around 9:30 Pacific time, and we'll see what happens. Just kind of be watching. If you see it, you see it. If you don't, well, you don't. It is still pretty hot, but by 9:30 we should be down in the 80s at least. So thank you all for coming and hanging out with me for a little while. Hearing a little bit of Ruby. Repair's doing great, by the way. Excuse me. Wow. Repair is doing and looking great. I did pick up some more little tubes of disposable super glue. It's not as super thin as this stuff is, but it's Dollar Tree stuff. It's going to be thin, which is fine. I want to put a couple more layers on here. And you guys might remember, as I'm finishing up here, you guys might remember a couple weeks ago I glued my patches onto my riding vest. My Harley Owners Group hog patch, put my hog pin on, and my Don't Be a Richard patch given to me by my friends. And the Don't Be a Richard patch is staying on very well. The super glued pins, as I was told to put super glue on the back of the pins, worked excellent so far. I have not, the backs have not wanted to move at all, but one corner of the hog eagle wing, the very end of it on the left side, is pulling up a little bit, so I'm going to re-glue that. Excuse me. I'm going to re-glue that and get that taken care of and see. But that was this experiment here, my $5 experiment for this fabric glue from Jungle Penis store. Oh, is that upside down? Yeah, fabric glue. There it is. Fabric glue. It is Fit Dye. FITTDYHE. Fit Dye. Anyway, other than where it's lifting, and that could be my fault. This is the first time I've ever tried this. This is working. Not a sponsor, but I don't want to sew leather. I don't want to find a sewing machine person I don't want to iron them on, because then I'm going to spend $30 on an iron, even if I get a $10 iron from the thing. Anyway, so I'm going to do that edge and get it anchored back down, and we'll see how it gets there. So just yell a little, right? Yeah. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I'm gonna get out of here, let y'all get on with your evening. There's some cool stuff coming up tonight on the Google Tubes. There always is. So it's Monday night. I believe that Axe is gonna do a show later. And my friends I Love Weed Live are live right now doing their little sesh. That's always fun. And that's here. Copy. Let me paste this up in here. CA glue works for a lot of things, and I use quite a bit of CA glue. There's a link to the I Love Weed Live. Anyway, I'm gonna get with Mike and I'm gonna see if he wants to, come and improv. He says he likes improv, and it looked like we're having some fun. So stay cool, everybody. Peace and love, and I will see you